One day I decided to become someone I've always wanted to be. Someone who could do anything that matters to you and me. Someone who could turn your frown upside down. Someone who doesn't care if you're white, black, or brown. I studied hard. Maybe not that hard, but thank God I finally got my reward. I became part of a team I've always wanted to be a part of. A team who can do whatever you want them to do. A team who brings you comfort in times of pain. A team who's trained to make you smile during the rain. Now, I am someone you call a nurse. I am trained to handle anything that's worse. I can dress your wounds, I can start an infusion, normal saline, Dextrose 5%, or your lactate, whatever solution. I can palpate, ausculate, and medicate. I can even solve your BMI so you can watch out for your weight. I can take your blood pressure, pulse, temperature. I can even remove your operation suture. I can give you subcutaneous or intramuscular injections. I can even give you antibiotics for your infections. I can perform electrocardiogram. I can perform catheterization. I can perform NGD insertion and even blood transfusion. But it's not just about what I can do. It's also about experience and the procedures that I saw. From ear irrigation to simple operation, wound stitching, debridement, circumcision, exploratory, laparotomy, appendectomy, cesarean section, and so much more major operation. As amazing as it may sound, my job isn't always a merry-go-round. I've performed countless exhausting chest compressions, bag valve mask ventilation, and whatever resuscitations. I've assisted in intubation and defibrillation. During this life and death situation, I found myself whispering a simple supplication. One thing I never want to do with this profession: post-mortem care and interview for death certification. I've delivered babies and performed blood extraction. Now I know it's not my obligation, but because of nurse deficit, I found myself performing procedures out of my limit. Out of all the wonderful things that I could give, there is one thing that I'm positive. I can't always be the person that you want me to be. I am also someone who can bring you bad news. Someone who can't manage your blues. Someone who can't make your pain go away. Someone who can't be beside your bed every second of every day. I can't always turn your frown upside down. I can't even change your hospital gown. Let me give you a peek of my life. I wake up, get dressed, make sure not to be late. Endorsements are important, so I'd better be present. They taught us to smile even the patient is shouting at us. They taught us to be patient when the patient is asking too much. They ask us to never frown when we're really tired. They taught us to never cuss when things are making us lose our minds. They taught us to always be presentable, stand up straight, smile, and be approachable. All these things we mastered when we were still in nursing school. But they never taught us that the real situations can make us lose our cool. 5 nurses, 200 patients. 200 patients, 50 beds. 3 nurses, 20 in labor patients. 20 in labor patients, 6 beds. This is reality, and this is scary. We're working too hard and they're giving us a very low salary. Now please excuse me if I shout back when you shout at me, turning my back when you're asking too much inquiry, frowning when you want me to do something, hearing me cuss under my breath because I just can't handle everything. I am overworked and I am underpaid. They call us superheroes, but they're treating us like a maid. My life as a nurse is one heck of a roller coaster ride. To be understanding, patient, and approachable, I really tried. Sometimes I'll fail, but please excuse me. Not all the time I can smile, as you can see. Too much work is killing me. Plus, the doctors who keeps on shouting at me. Non-stop orders and requests they keep throwing at me. Expecting me to do all those in a dash. They wanted me to be faster than the flash. Sometimes doctors are too nice to their patients, but too violent to their nurses. I don't know what their problem is, but what I wanted is respect and doctors that never scream. Because after all, we're all members of the same team. It's just sad to think that of all the things that we do, I barely hear a thank you. But once I do, heck, my life feels amazing like a child in the zoo. To all our patients who's been sick and blue, you may be a pain in the ass, but we're happy to help you. We may be frowning when we deal with you, but we always smile every time a patient says a sincere thank you. The greatest fulfillment is for my every patient to become better. I want all of them to live longer, so I'm gonna try harder and make myself better.